Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm glad everybody is here. This is a beautiful Wednesday. Um had another disturbing dream, but I think it's a vision, so I ain't going to get into that. But other than that, I'm okay. The leg is a lot better than it was. I'm going to tape it back up, wrap it back up. I think that's going to be pretty good. And I want to know how y'all doing today. But first, hit the like button. If you already hit it, thank you so much. If you haven't hit it yet, it ain't too late. Reach that hand over there and tap that bad boy. And I see Fly Gray Streak is already in Twitch land. Thank you so much for holding me down on Twitch, because as y'all know, our Good Morning Royals, we make sure we broadcast it here and on Twitch as well. So we in both places. And don't you worry, we're going to have us another dance party on Twitch. That was so much fun. And I can't wait for us to do it again. So good morning to everybody here. Hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not subscribed, and you can join channel membership by hitting that join button or the link in the description box below this video. How y'all doing today? Lord have mercy. We done made it, y'all. It's another Wednesday. It's another Wednesday. I'm so happy. I'm happy about it. I'm happy to see all of you here. Delicia, good morning to you and happy Wednesday. Marva, how you doing? All right. Velma, how you doing? Good to see you. Angie, all the way from Miami, Florida. She say live from the plantation. All right now. There go my Christian Key. Hey, gorgeous. Helene Easley, Miss Las Vegas, Nevada. How you doing? Good to see you all the way from Fayetteville, Miss Easy Breezy. How is that baby doing this morning? Sharon Fona, good morning. Naturally Rooted, good morning to you. Good to see you, beautiful lady. Jesse, do you know your package is the only one that stayed in the car? I got to go back to the post office today, but it's only for your package, so I ain't got to stand in line long. I'm going straight to the counter, getting it off, and I'm free. I was so shook. I looked and I said, doggone it, Jesse package fell out that box. I had a box full of packages and yours slipped off, but I'm going today. So look for it in 2 days. CC Miller, how you doing? She says she's working and listening. Good morning, beautiful lady. Queena, how you doing, love? You at work today? Or you just you relaxing? Do you ever get a day off? That's the real question. Hey, Auntie Eva, good morning. Please let me know when your package arrives, okay? All right. It's so good to see everybody who is here. Bianca Edwards, good morning, beautiful. Veronica Barnes, hi, sis. How are you? Miss Sparkle, our Mary Kay lady, good morning. She gonna kill me. I still ain't did what she asked me to do, and I'm gonna do it. I ain't forgot. I promise. I just get too busy. Fly Gray Street, good morning in Twitch land. Toffee Mocha, good morning to you. LaPreece, hey there. That's right, honey. We your sisters and brothers in blood, not just in your head, by blood too. Y'all know whose blood I'm talking about. Dana Cutler, how you doing? Good morning. Morgan, hey, Morgan's Musings. Good to see you. Delicia is on Twitch too. Thank you so much for being there holding me down. Happy to be happy. Good morning. Good morning. Seasons of June. Girl, I was looking for you. I found the crown that I think will go with your chain. I don't know how to get you on Instagram. I had you on my Instagram, but then I couldn't find you no more. So please reach out to me and let me know something. But I think I found what you need. Hey, Wani, good morning. Candy R, how are you today? Good to see you. What you say? You and the baby had spaghetti for breakfast. I ain't gonna judge you. Spaghetti good for breakfast. Hey, Toffee Mocha, she's over on Twitch too. All right. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see who else is in here. I want to make sure I speak to and greet everybody. Please forgive me. Jesse, I'm so goofy. I think I was hurting and I was, like I said, my head was already overwhelmed. Just knowing I had to walk in there. Didn't even realize I dropped yours out of the box because I caught myself neatly packing them in a box where I could carry them in there easy and drop one off the top. And that was the only one that dropped. So I'm going back today. But this one will be easy. It'll be very, very, very easy because it's only one package. I ain't got to go in there and stand in there. I ain't got to go in there and stand in there and wait for, hold on. I ain't got to go stand in there and wait for them to process all them packages. You know? Anyhow, You just DM me. Thank you so much. Because I don't know what happened. I had you in there, and I know we was talking back and forth. And you know how you go look in your in your DMs, y'all, and it'll have the people you was talking to. But for some reason, I couldn't find you. Hey, Egypt. I gotta call you too. I saw your messages yesterday. I did some exercises that I probably shouldn't have done, and I was in a lot of pain. So I didn't return a lot of calls yesterday. I wasn't very active on the phone and whatnot yesterday, or checking inboxes and whatnot, because I exercised. I pushed myself a little bit, but I needed to. I'm not mad, but I was in a little bit of pain yesterday, so I needed to kind of take some time to convalesce, so to speak. Hey, Chris Stephanie, you not late. We just getting in here, girl. Good morning to you. Listen, I'm so happy y'all here. Now, y'all know we got Bible study tonight. Those of you who are coming, and y'all know I always have your notes ready, so I can make sure Angie's holding me down on Twitch too. That's what's up. So I try to always have y'all's notes ready so that you can study on your own as well, which to me is super important. And I don't know about y'all, but I enjoy our Bible study. I enjoy it so much. Lots of fun when we're able to really get into stuff and I can, dig through it, But that's a good thing. And then I was, I don't know. I was talking with my sister before I got on here. My best sister in the whole world. I love her so much. I love all my sisters, but everybody is different. And this is one of my oldest, dearest friends. And she and I were talking. And I mentioned I think I had mentioned it to y'all as well. Seeing when you say something, wait a minute. You say you enjoy it too. Okay. All right. Super, super. I'm glad y'all do, because I put a lot of effort into that, because I try my best to make sure that our lessons and stuff are simple enough, but detailed, if that makes sense. I want to make sure you got detail so you have something to study. It's some meat on it. But I also try to make sure that it's simple enough that it's not just a word salad, if that makes sense. Hey, not your twins, mama, and it go over your head, because sometimes people can get so verbose and they can start to get so creative with the language and start eating word salads and stuff that, the words ain't no good. It don't help nobody. You say it's okay, sis, be careful and don't overdo the exercises. I'm going to be careful. I promise you that. Hey, Chanel D. Queen, beautiful lady. How are you? Queena, she said, I'm so glad I'm off. Yes, I'm telling you, it's going to be 9 o'clock Eastern time, so 8 Central, and then on back from there. So that way we can kind of catch everybody in. But remember, I had mentioned to y'all about, seeing that where I had made jokes or said certain things, and then I was seeing it different places. People I know for a fact I have not spoken to were repeating things that I said. And it bugged me out, because I don't even think they knew they were repeating something I said. It just kind of, you remember how we was cheering, we played a game of telephone. You say something and then somebody repeated to somebody repeated to somebody. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 Central, Toffee Mocha. Now it's mainly, I won't say mainly, it's always offered to channel members, but if you're not a member, just email me or inbox me and I'll make sure you have the link so you can come to Bible study, because hey, that word for everybody. I'm not that kind of girl. Driving and listening, you love our Bible study. Girl, we have us a good time. Hey, Kim Bird. All right. There's my Kia. Are you off today or are you working today? Because I want to call you, but I want to know when you're off. Yesterday, I was in too much pain. I couldn't do a lot yesterday. But let me know if you're off today. Hey, SFF, good morning. Please let us know how's Daddy doing. You remember I said that? Okay. So I was talking with my sister about it this morning, and it crossed my mind again, because it really made me think deeply, if that makes sense. When you start to see your words repeat, it's almost like when you say stuff and then you hear your children say the same thing you said, and it hit different, as y'all like to say, it hit different. So when I started seeing even jokes that I made innocently, and I'm seeing the words different places, Instagram, YouTube, here and there, things that I've said, it made me think, not just a game of telephone, but it made me consider the word influence. You say you're not just influencing people, you're influencing situations, you're influencing people, you're influencing Okay, I'm back. It made me consider that word influence. Hey Jamie, Miss Netta in here. All right. I knew it was gonna mess up. He came home last night. All right, thank the Lord for that. I'm glad you giving us updates because I be thinking about it. All right. But I had to think about, I told y'all the sound was gonna mess up because I saw StreamYard trying to act silly. But I thought about that word influence. And when I thought about the word influence, I realized that as humans, just as human people, we have influence. And some people naturally, get people's attention. Hey, Queen Mermaid, how you doing? And if you're naturally somebody who gets people's attention, or you got a big mouth, or people like to hear what you have to say, and some of y'all are that way. It ain't just people who was on these screens. Some of you all are that type of people. You have those type of personalities. You are magnetic. People like to be around you, and folks like to hear what you're talking about, and they want to hear you talk about things, and they want to, you know, and you got to consider your influence and what you say and how people take the words you say. And the fact that, just because you said it and it was innocent and you were just playing, folks can take that stuff and run with it. That's right, honey. Prayer works. It works. You in Winston-Salem? All right. Yes, I got two North Carolina folks. I want to thank Queen of Cheesecake. I think Tina is in North Carolina too, if I ain't mistaken. But yeah, this is the whole thing that I want us to understand. Be careful how you come off in this world. It's a lot of us, like I said, a whole lot of y'all sitting in here right now. You just have good personalities. I can tell that just from the chat. Just like even when we go in our Zooms, we have our meetings and stuff. You can tell when folks are talking who's got those outgoing personalities, those charismatic, magnetic personalities, and people just like to be around you. Be aware, not beware like be afraid. No, just be aware, as in be cognizant of your influence and how people take you. Be aware of how folks take you. Oh, Jesse X, that's right. You in that area too. I forgot. Sure are. It just bugged me out because I thought about that. I say, now what if everybody who had personalities that just naturally draw people in was saying the right things to people instead of saying the wrong things to people? What if? I feel like that would change so many things. I think it would have such an impact if we were putting that type of energy out. If we was putting that kind of energy out. Like I said, y'all know me. I love to laugh. I love to make folks laugh. But I also want people to think, and I definitely don't want to be responsible for no bad energy jumping out there. Okay? Queen Mermaid got the bullseyes in the chat. But for real, like, y'all think about that for a minute. Think about it. Like, that thing really made me think the other day. That's right, Angie. Tell them thumbs up, family. Y'all hit the thumbs up, please. I am telling you, it really made me think. When I saw that, I say, man, look, girl, you better be careful with your mouth. Watch what you say before something bad get out there. Or what if you influence somebody to do the wrong thing? Saying something that you ain't got no business saying. It was enough for me to think. It was enough for me to think. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. But it really was on my mind. Oh, also, those of y'all who wanted Alethea to come back and teach y'all and give y'all some more information on how she does her trading, the forex. No, she don't do forex. She does binary trading. Hey, Sasha. Um, I reached out to her. She'll help y'all. I just got to talk with her to find out how she want it set up, and I will set it up the way she say, and then y'all can go from there. So you'll be able to do that because I think that's gonna be real cool. I like to see people be able to make a little coin, put some change in your pocket where you can. Oh, that's so sweet. SFF, we love you right back. And Queen Mermaid is awesome, isn't she? I'm telling you, she is really a sweetheart and so helpful. So, so helpful. Ooh, child. Let me see. There was something else. Now, what you say? You say, yes, ma'am. I have been able to catch myself and reel it in. I try to think and speak from the heart. Right. You gotta catch yourself. Don't jump off the track. Hey, U.S. Army Brad. That's right, y'all. She said, like, share, and subscribe. Please, please, please. She is. You say swipe got you looking crazy. I ain't mad at you. At least you talking to me. Everybody else quiet, child. They quiet. So anyway, what y'all doing today? Is everybody working? Y'all home? Are we exercising? Are we working out? Have we started those diets before the holiday? Or am I the only person that try to start diets before the holiday? I do it every year without fail. And get this, I don't plan to do it either. It just happens. I'm telling y'all, I always end up by the time I get my mind right, because I have to be in the right mind frame. I don't know if y'all are like that, but if I'm not in the right mind frame, I can't go on no diet. Mm-mm. Like I'm too contrary. I'm a very contrary girl. Very, quite contrary. That's who I am. So it's like if I try to go on a diet or somebody even suggests a diet and my head is not ready to do that, my mind automatically rejects it and I start eating everything. We love you too, SFF. You working and tired? Naturally Rooted says she working for the man. Oops, she said let you get on Twitch. Girl, no diet over here. I know that's right. But see, listen, y'all don't have to do them diet. I have to do it. Like I'm one of those ladies. If I'm not on a diet on a regular basis, I go off and on throughout the year. But always this time of year, I end up doing it. I don't know why. But if I don't go off and on diets on a regular basis, I would end up on my 600-pound life, and I'm not even exaggerating. No exaggeration. My body is just not cooperative. Chris Stephanie, you working and listening? Okay. Your lie came yesterday and you cooking at the moment. Okay. I hope the rest of y'all done ordered your lie. Nisi Rose says, good afternoon, Shanitra. Good afternoon, Royal Family. All right. And you starting to detox this weekend. Girl, how you gonna go on a diet and you pregnant? Ain't no diets for you. You better eat. Talking about you want cake. Lord. Self-employed. My boss letting me chill today. I know that's right. You working at home today? It's raining. Going exercising this afternoon. You sound like me. My mind must be right. I try hard not to call it a diet. The struggle is real. No, I just call it that. Sometimes I will say this though. Sometimes I do call it fat girl punishment because I do have to, put myself on punishment, and I don't have nobody to blame but me. I didn't have no business eating all that food. I ate it, so I just got to deal with it. I shouldn't have did it. Yep, I literally have nobody to blame but myself. And so there it is. And for it to come up at Thanksgiving time, I'm like, Lord, so I got to cook all the food. And really, I'm not going to be able to eat or enjoy it. Like, I might get a piece of turkey or something, but I won't be able to just eat like I want to, which kind of stinks. It kind of stinks. It's not fun. I'm telling you, I'm so glad Nisi made it. Nisi is a cool part of the family. I'm so happy she here. But anyway, the rest of y'all, I hope y'all got y'all lives so we can start this soap stuff because we got to get our soap done in time for it to dry for the holidays. Well, I gotta get mine done in time for the holidays. The rest of y'all might not be on the holiday stuff. Oh, you doing laundry and listening? Okay. Lel. Hey boo. Say Shanisha, Thanksgiving is one day out of the year you can eat and punish later, especially if you cooking. Nah, I never do though. Like if I happen to be on a diet when Thanksgiving hit, I don't jump off the diet because it's Thanksgiving. Because I feel like I didn't have to do that. Like I put myself in that position, so I hold myself accountable. If I'm in the mindset where I can get it done, I stick to it. Because the truth of the matter is, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that. And I can think back on so many instances where I ate things that I shouldn't have. I ate in the middle of the night, late night when I shouldn't have. I drank them margaritas when I should have left them margaritas alone. Like it's 100 reasons why I'm in this condition. So, and all of them I did to myself. I could have made better choices. Aw, you say I'm so far behind. I have to get on the soap making. I'm working on candle making now. Okay, candle making is fun, but I have to be like really in the mindset because I don't really get excited with the candles because maybe because I don't know how to do enough with them. Maybe if I did more with them or I knew how to do more with the candles, then possibly I'd have been more into it. Possibly. Yeah, that's you. I'm too big for that. When I like I said, when I get serious, I'm serious. So I'm dead serious and I'm not finna mess up. Not at all. You say you packing, about to get on one of these people planes out of the country. Where you going, Jesse? And you gonna die after. Helene says, Shanitra, thank you for all your commentating advice and words of encouragement. Very much appreciated. Well, thank you for being here. We talking together. We sisters having a convo. You making more candles this weekend. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like I got friends that do the candles. I think maybe if I put more energy into, I don't know, something about that particular medium, it doesn't call to me. I can do it. It's nice, but it hasn't called to me. Maybe somebody got to show me some different methods and it'll get to me. You say you playing around with the candles, essential oils versus fragrance oils. I'm working with soy and beeswax. Okay. Now, see, that's what happened with me with the soap. Like once I started doing cold process soap making, it was like, oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try that. Let me try essential oils. Let me try fragrance oils. Let me try these type of colors. Let me try mica colors. It was always something new and exciting I was trying to do. Now you're going to Turks and Caicos, mental health and healing break. I know that's right. Get on down there on them islands, relax, put your toes in the sand. You're gonna be nice and mentally healthy when you come back. So yep, Nisi is cool. She was in Twitch land and drunk. Well, yeah, she was in Twitch land for drunk karaoke. She was. Okay, but I think she was straight. All right, learning to love myself. Good morning. She is in Twitch land with us. Well, hey, T Money. I like that name. Good afternoon to you. You prefer the essential oils. Okay. Lord, you said a man making you earn your check today. You so crazy. Lord, that's right. And this girl is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. But this is the thing. So I've been trying to get into different things. Y'all know I like to do stuff. Some of you who are on my Instagram, you might have seen a couple of my paintings. I like to paint, so I think I'm gonna start doing some painting this week. I feel like I feel a painting coming on. Grandma Rocks, what's going on? Good to see you. That's right. We still gonna be right here, girl. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere at all. So, child, look here. First off, I gotta get back with Egypt. I don't know if y'all got any of them teas from her, but I gotta get some tea. I think tea would be good. I think tea is a good idea when you're dieting. Okay. You say we need to do a member sip and paint. Um, no, I don't want to do no sip and paint. I do acrylics. I don't use brushes. I do acrylic pours. Do I sell them? No, I don't sell them, but oftentimes I give them away. I oftentimes give them away. I don't sell my paintings. I'm one of those weirdo artists. I make things and a lot of times I give them away. And that's cool to me. It's cool. Like I like that kind of stuff. Um, Acrylic pours are fun. If y'all try it, you might like it. That's all I'm gonna say. You say yes because we'll buy it. No, I don't sell them. You know, if it's one that I don't just fall in love with, I'll give it away. Say the juniper mint honey tea is fabulous. Oh, okay. I don't do mint. I can't do mint. I had told each about that. Me and mint don't agree. Mint does something bad to my tummy and it doesn't feel great. So I don't really mess with the mint. Mm-mm. But I like the idea of having some tea, because it's like, to keep your mouth wet. Because like these diet pills I'm on, my mouth is so dry. I end up like I don't know how much water I have not drank. I have drank so much water. Like so much. You say sip and paint is fine. Well, if that's what y'all want to do, y'all let me know. I guess we can try to work something out. Because I'm not a sip and paint kind of girl. I can sip and watch. And right now, I really can't sip and watch because I can't sip. I'm on a diet. I'm on a whole diet. I can't have it. Nope, nope, nope. Cannot. Let's see what else y'all got. So y'all really like sip and paint. How many of you guys have been to a sip and paint? And tell me what y'all like about the sip and paints. Because I've never been to one. I've been invited, but I've never gone. That's what I want to know. You say, "Ooh, you like that? You want a geode acrylic pour art piece with gold leaf flakes, putting it into the universe, purple. You trying to put it in my ear, so I go play with some purple paint and do a pour. But I do a lot of acrylic pours, Dutch pours, dirty pours. Like I love acrylic pour painting. Like it's very relaxing to me. Let's see. You did trap painting. Now you have to tell me what trap painting is. Now I heard about some kind of trap, something they were doing, and it kills me with this trap talk. Trap this, trap that. You say you haven't been to one, but you heard it gets lit. Okay. All right. You going to one next week. Okay. Okay, your Mary Kay unit just did a sip and paint on Zoom last week. It was a lot of fun. All right. You always wanted to go to one. All right, right, right. Love just for you. You like sip and paint. See, SFF is like me. You've been invited, but you never went. Hey, Dora. Trap music and painting. Oh, that's so. You know what? Can I say that's corny and not be bad? Because that's corny. LaBrie says I have, and it's nice to see everyone's creations and how their minds work. Okay, that's cool. I guess I can, do that. I can try it. You get happy as you paint. Ugh. Okay, I'll try. I'll try. Listen, if y'all can get me to watch Queen Sugar, I will try a sipping paint. Okay, y'all getting me all the way out of my box. All the way out of my box is what y'all getting me because that's something I would never do. But they be killing me with the trap, this trap, like cut it out with the trap. Half the people making trap music ain't never been to the trap. Stop it. Yeah, I think I paint better after the sipping. Okay. I would probably be the one to just sit back and sip while everybody paint. Right. I can't just get into that like that. It's interesting though. It's interesting. I don't know. I think I just have a natural aversion. I think I have a natural aversion to anything that's trendy. And I need to try some stuff. Like it's okay to do something when other people are doing it rather than just naturally being turned off. Look at her. She's talking about speaking of Queen Sugar. Say it's relaxing. Okay. You say that was my first one. Two way outside of my box. I didn't paint though. Right. I don't know. I'm gonna try it for you. If y'all want to do it, we'll do it. I ain't scared. Y'all be getting me into all kind of stuff that I ain't real accustomed to. Y'all be getting real outside of my getting me really, really outside of my box. Oh man. So let's see. Jesse X said, well, you are already creative. I try to be. I try to be. You paint and dance better after sipping. Okay. Girl, that don't mean nothing. That all that mean is you just wasn't in the street. 52 don't eliminate you from the trap, honey. A lot of girls in our age group know all about the trap. We was actually at the trap and not listening to the music. I'm just saying. But yeah, like I like to create, like that's my way of staying sane. And I talk about that. Like that's why I talk about mental health a lot. I do a lot of things to try to keep my mind centered and not feel crazy. I do a whole lot of stuff to make sure that I don't feel crazy because I have a lot of things in my head, and it seems like I do better when I feel like I do better, and I express myself better when I'm able to get those things out in one form or another, whether it's on a canvas, whether it's on paper, whether it's in my food, because I get creative when I cook. I love to cook as an art form. I like to bake as an art form. I'm a candy maker as an art form. I like anything that allows me to use my hands to express something that's inside of me. I do a lot better mentally. Okay, Grandma Rocks, you better tell them. She say, big facts, Shanitra. I know the trap said, well, facts. Hey, Cool Jet. How you doing? Good morning. So, which brings me, we're going to have us an interesting crown chat today, y'all. Cool Jet, I hope you'll come back if you can, if you're not working, because we're going to have an interesting crown chat today. We're going to address some of these gender issues, some of these gender war issues going on in Crown Chat today. And I want us to really dig in and have a good time with the conversation. And I hope that y'all will be very interactive. I got a lot of thoughts on it, a lot of ideas on it. But a chat ain't a chat if everybody don't put in. So I want y'all to put it in. For real, put in on it so I can hear what's really going on in your heads. What y'all think, how y'all see it. Because there's a lot happening right now. And I feel like we can do more than one thing at a time. You always got people that's like, well, this going on and y'all talking about that, or that going on and y'all talking about this. I feel like in reality, I feel like we can walk and chew bubblegum. We can do more than one thing at a time. Queena, I wish I could do it all. I can't do everything. I wish I could. I'm one of those people, I really wish I could do it all, but I try. I try my best. You still pressure canning. Are you canning vegetables? You got some peas, some tomatoes. What all you can in U.S. Army brat? I haven't canned in a long time. I missed it. Good morning, Ray Ray all day. How's your family? How y'all? How you? See, Queen Mermaid say, take notes, family. Be productive and find soul stimulating activities and healthy outlets for expression. Yeah, you got to do that. I do it to try to keep my head straight because I think a lot. I think about a lot of things. I have a lot going on in my head. And so, in order to not have them all crashing into each other, for lack of a better term, I try to get them out in forms of expression. I think a lot of people are extra aggressive for no reason because they're just not expressing their internal angst, for lack of a better word. You got all kind of stuff going on in your head and your body. You're under pressure and you're not expressing it, so it comes out in very aggressive and sometimes destructive forms. And that's what we don't need to do. We don't need to be aggressive and destructive to ourselves and the people around us. So in all honesty, I encourage people, please do something to express yourself. There was one artist I saw, I think dude was welding. He would go get scrap metal and he would weld the scrap metal together and make weld the scrap metal together and he would make sculptures and stuff. And I thought that was so cool. I like little stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, and then I mentioned it, but I didn't really get into it too much. So I got into I wanted to get into a little bit of what happened. I dreamed like I want to say the last few nights I've been dreaming disturbing things, and then when I wake up to try to write it down in my journal, which I gotta get those out. Lord, I'm so behind on things I want to do. Um, I can only remember certain elements, and it's starting to frustrate me. U.S. Army Brat says I'm canning more meats, fruits, vegetables, soups, fruit juices, and staples for meats for meals. Oh, nice. Oh, that's gonna come in handy. You say y'all hanging in there trying to keep peace all up and through me and think positively. Yes, do what you got to do. Keep it positive. Keep your energy right. Stay in control of yourself. You see a lot of horrible things working in the emergency department. That's why I have many productive outlets. Right. You got to keep your mind positive. You got to find something to do with yourself and you got to make sure that you stay busy. That's the key. That is the key. Stay busy doing something. And again, I know that y'all stay on my back telling me I need to sit down and I need to chill out and you need to rest and all that. And I'm gonna do it, I promise. But I like to stay busy because I really believe, and maybe being oversimplistic mentally, but I believe grandma and them was right and idle hands are the devil's workshop. I don't want to be idle. I'm not interested in being lazy. I'm good on that. I'm real cool on that. But listen, so what I want to know from y'all is what's the solution? But yeah, I did mention that dream situation because it's really bugging me. I'm not sure what to do about it. I'm gonna have to pray on that one. But I'm not liking that I'm waking up and I'm only remembering certain elements of what I saw. But the elements are enough to still kind of give me an idea of what to look out for, what the message was. But it's starting to bug me a little bit. You say this channel is one of your positive outlets. Okay, cool. I like that. I'm glad we can be a positive outlet over here in the fam. That's what's up. But this is what I want to know from you guys. All right. So, what I'm doing with this diet situation, I have cut back on a lot, like a lot. So, I want to eventually take the meat back out and go back to raw vegetables, fruits, nuts, sprouts, things that I can grow that are still living, live things, right? Now, what I want to know is how do I not have the muscle cramps while doing that without me having to cook or eat any meat or meat products? How do I do that? Says there's a balance, sis. I feel you have it. Wish you slept better. I do too, Marva. If I could just sleep better, I'm telling you, I'd be winning. Queen Mermaid say that's been happening to me too. I was going to ask you what that meant. I don't know. Like I said, I'm struggling with that one because it has happened before, but not, it hasn't happened lately, and it's been a little frequent. So I need to kind of focus. I think we might get into some of that tonight as to what we might need to do for that. But protein shakes. But see, here's the thing with a protein shake, right? It's not raw and it's not vegetables. I want to stick with raw vegetables, fruits, any live plant. What plants? Vegetables, fruits, sprouts, roots, nuts. What can I eat that's raw that will stop me from getting the cramps? Because I don't want to drink a protein shake. I don't want any of that processed stuff because I don't know what's in it, and I'm sure they've heated it past a certain degree. Because I think once you heat it past 200 and some degrees, it's no longer considered raw. So in order to make those protein shakes and different things, I think they have to cook them or heat them to a certain degree in order to process that stuff. You said peanuts. Okay. Okay. I can try that because I just want to do it. I want to try that. Yeah, we talk and enjoy each other. Cool beans. Yeah, even the ones that are organic, because organic doesn't mean raw. Organic just means it's supposedly no GMO. And I don't know if I trust them on that either. But that's all that really means is that it's organic, it's not GMO, it's supposed to be no pesticides and whatnot like that. Now let me see. You say your nephew just told you to grow your own veggies yesterday, but as for sleeping, I never really been able to sleep. When I was pregnant with Ari, I felt like I stopped dreaming. I want my dreams back. Mm. We'll talk about it. Say pea protein, and you will need B12. I used to be a raw vegetarian. Okay, yeah, because I don't want to be vegetarian. I want to go straight vegan. So I can get B12 shots. Like that's simple. And pea protein, so I just need to eat peas. Any particular types of peas? Avocado, coconut water, sweet potato, bananas will help with muscle cramps. Okay, yeah. Now I know about the bananas. Here's the thing. I was eating like a half a banana a day because you can't eat too many bananas because then that's counterproductive. It adds to belly fat. So I was eating the half a banana a day and it was still, the cramps were still coming. You say use my miller to crush the pea protein down. I can't just eat the peas. I gotta crush them. Okay, I listen. I'm listening. I'm learning. I am learning because, like I said, I think I shared with y'all the last time I tried it because I had done it before. I had done it before, had good success with it. Um, and to tell the truth, the first time there were no cramps. I did great. I do turmeric every day, Queen Mermaid. That don't help me, not with cramps. But Ashanti, it is good info, girl. I'm taking notes too. Hold on. I'm taking notes too. Queena, you gotta go. Love you. So this was the thing. So the first time, like there were no cramps. I stopped doing it because I guess I just got bored, or I think mentally I started. My mind wanted to eat some meat again. And like the first time I did that, when I went back and tried to eat a little piece of chicken, it felt like I had food poisoning. Like my body was rejecting it, like bad. Like I got really, really sick. And then when I went back to do it the second time, that's when the cramps came. And I have not been able to do it without cramping since. You've been eating kale salad and with shredded vegetables, beets, carrots, green olives, artichokes, and artichoke hearts. I mean, yeah, but you can't eat it every meal. Right. But I drink water all day. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't the water. You suffer from cramps when you're not hydrated enough. I think my issue may have been more potassium or sodium. I don't think it was water because I can't help but drink water. Like I'm thirsty right now. I use a plant-based vegan protein in my shakes. I get it from Walmart and it's dairy. Dairy's what's the spy? What that mean? And gluten free with no is that you mean sugar? Dairy sugar and gluten free with no added sugar. So I don't know what that word means. It's called vegan pure super greens. Okay, that's nice. I might grab a little bit of that before I go raw. But once I go raw, nothing is already processed or put together because we don't know whether they boiled it to pasteurize it or whatever. Like literally, I was even like if I wanted fruit juice, I juiced my own fruit to make sure it was not boiled and pasteurized. You meant soy. Okay, cool. So when you go raw, it's raw. They have raw chocolate. Like there's a whole raw aisle at your health food store. You can get all raw things that are not cooked. U.S. Army Brat says you can eat the peas, but if you want to sow something, do something different, crushing it down to make a drink would be a twist. Oh no, I'm not putting no peas in no drink now. You know. Now, girl, say hey, pick in the brain 3 from Panama City. Say hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. All right. Yes, I tried the ginger, but ginger more helps your stomach than your muscles. It doesn't really do much for your muscles. Vegan protein bar, I eat non-GMO. Not sure about the raw part. I have to do high protein. Okay, cool. Now, Dora says cramps come from a lack of potassium. Increase potassium, veggies, and fruit. I guess I'm just going to have to do my research on everything that's high potassium. I was focusing on making sure I was grabbing plants that had high protein count because I didn't want to lack protein, but I guess I need to find things that are high in potassium too. Ginger is great. I put ginger root in my lemon. Yeah, ginger is great for your tummy and different things like that. And it's a nice antiseptic and all those things. However, it won't help you with your muscles. She says you can't tell it's peas, Auntie. It tastes like a milk. No. And then gonna put the laughing emoji. Y'all see she trying to trick me? You see that? Ooh, trying to trick me. No, no, no. Not gonna get me like that. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. All right. So let me see something. Oh, but yeah, I'm trying to work that thing out. You say our family is so knowledgeable. Love it. I do too. I do too. That's why I came straight. I was like, well, you know what? Maybe my sisters can tell me what's safe to do so that I don't have these cramps trying to snap my whole body in half. Because it gets to be a lot. Uh-oh. So why y'all ain't tell me that the black fella is the mayor of New York now? Y'all left that out. Quinoa is help with protein. Yes, I was eating the quinoa. I don't like quinoa, but I was eating the quinoa so I could get the protein. She said, no, she not. Say if it's made right, you can't tell it's derived from peas. Okay. I believe you. I believe. So listen, why did y'all not tell me it's a black male up there in New York City? Mr. Eric Adams. They say he only the second one so far. Ain't that something? Long as we've been in this country, we still coming out as the first or the second of anything in this country. It's real pitiful, especially as much of a pivotal role as we've played in the building of this place. You can still be the first something or the second something. Isn't that something? You know, de Blasio was finished after how he handled everything during the pandemic. You ain't have no idea? Yeah. Yeah, de Blasio finished himself, so now they got the blackmail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know what, Celine? I'm not big on eating raw sweet potatoes. I don't do raw potatoes too well. I know some people can, they find ways to be creative with it. I don't do well with raw potatoes, sweet or white potatoes, none of them. Yeah, but like I was saying, de Blasio up there in New York, he messed himself up during that pandemic. He didn't handle things well. Um, the way things went with all them job losses, the housing situation up there, it was a mess. Hmm. So we'll see if this fella do any better. We'll see. We will surely see. Y'all still there? Everybody dead quiet. I'm just, you know me, I just be checking and seeing what's going on. Andrew Mack, what's going on, baby? We always happy to see you. Come again. How you doing? Say shock. Eric Adams won. Saw him in a debate, and he's a wild card. He is, but he won. But see, I'm telling you this. Like I said yesterday, this a lot of times. Right. We're going to see what he does. Because a lot of times what ends up happening is people have a reaction to who's there and they vote for whoever goes against that person. And then at that point, it's not just voting for somebody, you're voting against a person. That's what happened with that fella down there in Virginia. That's right, Marvin, since we talking. Um, that's what happened with him. He didn't have any campaign points. The only thing he had was trying to be against that person. You got to have some points because that person wasn't a sensational enough villain for you to say I'm just against him. And that's what they were counting on with trying to link him to Trump. Like, see, I'm against him. He's with Trump. This is getting interesting. I'm here just researching some strategies to beat those muscle cramps. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. You say it wasn't a shock that Adams won. I'm not necessarily shocked, but ain't nobody tell me. Ain't nobody told me. Helene, you gonna have to Google it and let us know. I don't know about the casino. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. It's done got interesting. So we're gonna see what's going on. Have y'all been following what happened with those children that overdosed on that fentanyl? Because I was shocked after that one. It's a lot going on in the news today that's real strange. It's a lot going on in strange. So I hope y'all are really paying attention. Y'all know me. You say you had no idea it was a black man in New York City. Me either, Grandma Rocks. They didn't tell me. They hid it. They hid that one from me. They ain't let me know. But let's see what he does. Let's see if he does the typical. Let's see if he does the typical stuff that they normally do when they get in office, which is nothing. Seriously. Now, what you say? Did you hear about the guy who won, I think, 167 million against Tesla for racial discrimination? I'm so happy about this judgment. Now let's see if he get the money. Because you know you can win a judgment and not get paid now. I hope he get his money. That's right, black folks, pay attention. It is a lot. It's a lot happening. And so for me, I just feel like we just got to keep our eyes open, you know. I know I've been watching a lot of what's going on, even stuff that's not really our community. Hold on. Come again and say the Democrats don't like, I don't think, don't, I guess, are you saying don't like him? I don't think he was their top choice. Well, it's like that. Queen Mermaid, if you're listening and you're over on Twitch, we got somebody for you to block, whoever its worked is. Y'all want to hear something funny? I said, do y'all want to hear something funny? Woo! Y'all listen. So it's this dude, right? Hold on. Andrew Mack said, I'm worried Adams will bring stop and frisk back. He probably will, because he seems like that kind to me. And come again, say they want to hear something funny. So listen. Hey, so there's a fella out in California. Mm-hmm. I don't know what city. Let me see if I can find what city, because y'all got to hear this. Oh, I think Riverside, wherever Riverside is. Uh-huh. Well, he's a Spanish fella. Okay, Mr. Andres. He done scammed this lady out of $50,000 for fake curse removal. Now listen, this is where it get funny. Egypt, I want y'all to catch this. Now, what I'm trying to understand for the life of me is how somebody scam you out of $50,000 um to remove a family curse. Now, this man done told her he is a faith healer. Okay, told her he is a faith healer, and told her it was a curse plaguing her whole family. He told her she had parasites in her body, and to take care of her misfortunes, he charged her 50 racks. Once she realized he was a fraud, she called the police. Hey, Glennis. Now, they searched the man's house. They found tarot cards, voodoo dolls, religious items, satanic items, a pet python, and he would tell them they got to bring their mattresses to his house, and then they would cut a hole in the mattress and tell them they found a snake or other demonic objects in the mattress, proving that the curse had been put on them. And to read the rest, listen. This is the thing. It won't let you block them. You got to get your other phone. Okay. So now what I'm trying to understand is how you call the police because you stupid. And if you stupid, why you not getting yourself arrested? Right. You call the police because you paid this man because he told you you had a curse on your whole family. And he said, I get rid of it, but I'm gonna need $50,000. And you gave it to him. You say it's common in the Hispanic community. Dora, is common in the black community too. How you think root men been getting paid? These babas and root men and conjure men and two-headed doctors. How you think these people been getting their money? Hey, Cheryl, good morning. You got them blocked. Thank you, Queen.
It's 11:47 a.m. by the way.
Siri get on my nerves. She always in people business. But if you, first of all, why did you go to this person? Who told you to go to them? So you took yourself all the way over there to this man's house, right? Because you felt like something was wrong. And then after he told you what you wanted to hear, made up some mumbo jumbo to go along with it, because that's what you wanted, and then told you he put a price on it, and you were stupid enough to give it to him. First of all, why would you give somebody $50,000 for a curse? That ain't no curse. Well, actually, she is cursed with stupidity. So because the curse wasn't removed, she called the police. She said she realized it was a scam. Now, what I don't know is why she say she realized it was a scam. Did she get home and the curse was still there, or did she just realize, wait a minute, my life ain't changed nothing. Wasn't nothing wrong before, ain't nothing wrong now. Only thing different is I ain't got $50,000. That's what I don't know. Come again, say I haggle prices with my plumber, so I can't relate. Thank you. You'd have told me 50,000. I'd have been like, well, can you make me sleep better with the Chris for 550 and a honey bun? Right? Who told you to go to this man? And then you up here calling the police because y'all dealing in abstract ideas, which are curses. That's an abstract idea. You can't take no curse to court. And if the man go to court and say that's his religion and he believe in curses and he thought he seen one, he put a price on it. He didn't make you give him that money. Say just stupid for no reason. And then you gonna call the law. I don't know that I would have told nobody that I was stupid enough to give away $50,000 to get rid of a curse. If you ain't satisfied with a service, you can't just call the cops. Right. Baby, I'm not prepared for this type of stupidity. I am done. Talking about when she realized he was a fraud. Well, what tipped you off? What tipped you off? Then the police get there, and I want to know, did the police try to confiscate the tarot cards and the voodoo dolls and the satanic items and whatever? If that's that man, that's what he believed in. Did y'all confiscate the man voodoo dolls and stuff? Doris said, "Yep, this is something I get so frustrated when I see it happening in my community." Listen, we got to stop that mess. We got to stop that mess. I am done. And got the nerve to be sitting up there talking about you realize he was a fraud. Yeah, go to Judge Judy with that. You know what? I would love to see Judge Judy preside over this case. Your psychic need a Groupon or a coupon or something. Yeah, if you go into one, my thing is, why are you going to the psychic in the first place? The fact that you went to somebody that's supposed to have been a faith healer lets me know already something wrong with your head. You crazy. You crazy. Ain't need calling the law. You need to call a psychiatric hospital. Something is wrong with you. Very wrong with you. Then talking about he's a fraud. Are you sure? I hope they don't lock that man up. She need to be locked up. Mm-mm. That man getting his money. I just fell out that she called the police, y'all. Yeah, praying is free. They don't. I've been praying all my life, and I ain't never had to give up $50,000 to get one too. Girl, if she could go in front of George Judy, I would scream. Hey Tina, what's up, girl? That thing tickled me. I figured y'all would get a laugh out of that. Girl, it's somebody in the comments saying if he a fortune teller, how is it a scam? Right. I don't understand. And I wonder what is your complaint to the police? I still got the curse. Ashanti say for 50,000, I can get rid of the curse, sir. You need Jesus. Yes, we can get rid of that. We got that over here in the royal family. Come holler at us. Say must be a non-believer of God. Got to. Got to. Why are you doing that? Mm-mm. I'm telling you, very, very, very funny. I absolutely was tickled. Tickled. Mm-mm-mm. Lord. And now, okay, hold on. Let me see what y'all say. You doing good with the baby right now? Our new auntie, newest auntie. Naturally rooted say, come on in my room. Jesus is my doctor. Thank you. And he ain't never charged me 50 racks. Unfortunately, there are so many lost like her. There are. But the thing is, that's a choice. You're choosing to be in that condition. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you're choosing to be in that condition. The question would be why? That would be the question. Why? Yeah, and the clear people done went crazy again. Now, apparently they've been attacking. Y'all remember Nicole R.E. Parker? Wasn't she in the Soul Food series and stuff? Wasn't she? I believe she was. I know she's been in a lot of different things. Apparently, them crazy white folks been attacking her because they thought she was gonna be. She was naturally rooted. Okay, well, they said she was gonna be in the Sex in the City series, and people went to assuming that she was gonna be replacing the lady playing Samantha Jones, Kim Cattrall, and it wasn't even true. Yeah, Boris Kojo wife, right? Child, that lady said them people been attacking her and acting crazy. They speculated, and it wasn't even true. They went running up to the lady, yelling at her. It's a trip. Photographing her, just acting crazy. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. And the lady not even playing the part in the show. Don't make no sense. You still cracking up about that psychic. I'm telling you, the man got $50,000 to remove curses. I'm like, shoot, if that's the case, there's a lot of people need to run Jesus his check. You've been breaking curses for a long time now, and I don't know if anybody ever paid 50 racks for it. She played Vanessa Williams' character in the series. Okay. Auntie Eva, you running behind, but bananas have potassium, which help with muscle cramps. See, that's what I was saying. I was eating a half a banana a day because I really don't like bananas. I really don't. I don't like nothing about a banana. But hey, cricket, I was eating like a half a banana a day, and I was still getting very painful cramps. Yep, they popped out of nowhere on her. She'll shine regardless. She will, but it's just so crazy how they act. If y'all recall, they did the same thing when they were saying they wanted to have Idris Elba play James Bond, a fictional character. Mind you, they would go find clear and clear adjacent people to play whole black people in movies and be looking at us like, what's the problem? And we don't act crazy. We don't go attacking people and making death threats and doing all that wild crap. We just be like, this is disrespectful. Yeah, they did a lot. They did a lot when they thought Idris was gonna be the 007. It was like, oh no, he can't be 007. It's supposed to be a secret agent. An agent can be anybody. Why does it have to be a white person? Why is it running you that crazy? Child, and I like to read the funny papers. And what I call the funny papers are um the people who, go online and these different stories. I call them the funny papers when you get these random stories from around the world. And yeah, they did. They acted nuts. They acted nuts. I gotta have something raw. It's gotta be raw. It can't be cooked. I listen. I know Egypt always got a cheat. She got a tonic for you. She got something for you. Yeah, they had not just Elizabeth Taylor as Cleopatra. They did a whole movie called The Gods of Egypt, where everybody was white. What make you think that not just Egyptian, but the proper term, Kemetic people were worshiping white faces? Like, cut the crap. They think we gonna take from them when they take from us, right? And they don't realize that's really not even our nature. And I was looking through the funny papers and saw about those things. And then guess what else is in the funny papers? Now, y'all, they say Shanghai, Disneyland, done held 30,000 people in lockdown after one person done tested positive for the Carnival 19. And locked them people in there for hours. Hours, y'all. Crazy. Because one person tested positive for the Carnival. Yep, the Chinese government locked them people in there. One woman tested positive, and they said that I guess they was trying to see who came in contact, or they were saying maybe everybody came in contact with the lady. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, it was 33,863 people, and then they closed the park down for a couple of days after that. Listen, China ain't playing about that carnival. China is not playing about that doggone carnival. Yeah, they wanted Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman naturally. Yeah, as long as it's straight from the coconut, I can have it. Nothing cooked. Same reason they knocked the noses off the Pharaoh statue. Right. They want to replace us in everything. And they so scared that we're gonna replace them, they start acting like nut jobs. We don't want to replace you. We don't want to be you. You don't want to be you. You running around here doing everything you can, trying to be us. Who the hell told you we want to be you? Yeah, China go too hard. They scare me. Good Lord. Them people say they ain't with it. Yeah, they got on those movies and played Indians. Not only did they play Native Americans, when it was time when those treaties and stuff were signed to give people back their land, those clear people literally went and paid $5 to register themselves as Native Americans so that they could be a part of a land grab, to grab land that was not theirs. That's why you got all these clear people running around. Oh, I'm half Cherokee. You ain't half of nothing. You half a thief because your granddaddy was stealing. You're not native. Your granddaddy paid $5 to tell that lie. Yeah, you don't remember that? It was in the gossip rags like maybe a couple years ago. Something about they wanted Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman. Just disgusting. Like they want to replace us even in our struggle. While we struggling, they want to put their foot on your neck. But if you manage to stand up out of it, any of your heroes, they want to paint them white. No, they don't want to teach it. They're not going to teach it. If they have an opportunity, they will rewrite that history book where we came voluntarily. It was a carnival cruise. We had deluxe accommodations. We loved being here. There were no slave revolts because everybody was just so in love with their blonde hair and blue eyes. We just couldn't wait to be around them and smell hot dog water and wet canine. Queen Mermaid say the God Earth is a Chinese story. I don't know that. And the cast was clear people with tape on their eyes and eyeliner. I believe it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they used to do that with the Charlie Chaplin. They had the white guy and they put the tape on his eyes. It was so insulting to those people. I'm so sad. I know they mad JB Smooth playing Caesar on the commercial. You so crazy. They be killing me. Them clear folks is crazy. Oh yeah, when they tell it, it's gonna be a carnival cruise. They just waiting for most of us to die, and they don't want to teach the children the truth. So they, when they're grown and they try to pull it, nobody will speak up. That's why they like don't teach the kids. Let's let it die. Don't you teach them nothing. So that way, when we try to flip the story that they came over on the Carnival cruise and everybody loved it, they jumped on the boats because we were so beautiful and lily white, and they loved our white skin, and they came over here. There was never a slave revolt. They just held hoedowns in our honor. That's the story they want to tell. So that's why they want us to shut up first. They want us to, shut up. Don't teach no more about it. The good earth. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I believe it because they've done it. These people are nuts. Like they literally try to insert themselves in everybody's stories. If they tell an Asian story, they try to tell it with white faces. If it's black people, they want to use white faces. I don't care what you are, they want to use their faces. They want to be the representation of everything. When in essence that ain't the truth. When your only culture is death and theft, like and the spread of disease. Let's not forget that. Yes, that's how they gonna tell it. I'm telling you. If I live to be 100, when they rewrite the history book and tell the story, they gonna tell that we came over on a carnival cruise and we were singing and dancing for them and we were happy just to be entertainers. We saw that plantation and said, "Ooh, doggy, this is a great place." But you say clear folks got chameleon tendency. They will snatch your history and try to shapeshift. They will try to Columbus your history. Now they got a history. They got a history of death, theft, and the spread of disease. Hey, JC. Hey, everyone. When I taught at a mostly Irish school, those kids thought slavery was migration. I told you they want to flip that thing and lie. So that's why they're trying to stop CRT being taught in class. Right. They don't want you because if you stop telling the truth, when they decide to reintroduce the information, they can tell it any way they like. Seriously, it's evil, pure and simple, cloaked in cleanliness. Right. They wanted him to be clear adjacent. There you go. That's what they wanted. Clear adjacent. Me too. Yes, Andrew Mack, didn't you hear? The ships were luxury ships and the plantations were luxury resorts. There was no cotton. Those were all cotton candy bushes. Right. Yeah, migration. That's the lie they want to tell. They don't want to tell that it was literally a Holocaust. They don't want to say that. Mm-mm. So I wish I can take my niece to a black wax museum, but they're too young. Oh, that's all right. They'll get bigger. Yeah, they will Columbus your history, your features, your complexion. They want to Columbus your hair, your style. your flavor, your soul, and they can't. And that's where all the hate comes from, in my own humble opinion. I know it's so annoying and it's insulting and it feels uncomfortable. Right. You say, I heard they're rewriting the book. Slaves are now unpaid workers. Oh my God. They better not let me rewrite the book because I'm going to tell the truth. It was more than slavery, it was a Holocaust. They were not unpaid workers. They were prisoners of war. They were kidnapped victims. They were human trafficked by clear people into this place. And to this day, there has been absolutely no remuneration for it. Candy R say, but here is this thing I can't change what happened and what they did. Right. Angie say, well, it's a small world after all. Uh-huh. Okay. Now y'all can use that. I won't even be mad if I see it somewhere. Cause you know what, I'm just saying, because that one, I don't mind if it get out. It is what it is. I said it. They came to Columbus our history. They want to Columbus our past, our accomplishments. They want to Columbus our heroes. They will straight Columbus you if they can. I told y'all, if I mess around and they tell my story and they try to bring somebody in with blonde hair, blue eyes, and big honkers and say this is Shanitra, I want y'all to make some noise and say you a darn lie. I remember when the African woman took Bo Derek to court for calling her braids the Bo Derek look. I told her Karen the other day. She said, "Who are you?" And I told her everything you want to be and never will. Wait. Oh yeah. We was talking about that yesterday, girl. You missed it when we was just talking. Girl, we had a good time just talking yesterday about that. Yeah. Now Trump the one started that alternative facts every time he got caught lying. It was an alternative fact. You welcome, Andrew Mack. Tear it up. Tear it up. They right here trying to Columbus us. A history of showing up at other people's homes, slapping everybody around while calling them savages. Right. Oh my God. I just had the craziest mental picture when you said that. Like I literally saw somebody coming in somebody's house, hopping on the furniture like monkeys, screeching and slinging poop, and saying that the people sitting down calmly watching television are savages. You say, as it stands, I can hardly look at the clear folk at my job without wanting to tap, without my top lip curling in disgust. Thank God for this mask. Right. It's hard to hold it in. Yeah, Maxine did that. Definitely. Amen. Girl, you better tell the truth and shame the devil. You better tell it. John JC over there dying laughing. They laughing at you, JC, because you say your top lip is curling up in a snarl. It's true though. Mm-hmm. It is so very true. Toffee Mocha says these older clear folks don't want their grandchildren to know they were hitting, kicking, and beating little black children for going to school with them. Yeah, they don't want it told, but we gonna tell it. We gonna tell it. Ain't nobody finna be quiet. That's why I say social media was the beginning and the end of them. They all look like the family from Get Out to me. In that movie, they was Columbus and Black Bodies. See how that works? Girl, didn't she say it? All these homeless people in the US and they will help foreign people first. It's a I keep what I just said yesterday when we was talking, when we was just talking. They give the money out to other countries, one, to have influence over those people, and two, so that if the money is going out, they have an excuse for not giving any of the money to the people here. They need an impoverished and indebted class. If you're not impoverished, if you're not in debt, then they don't have a workforce. They need that workforce. Queen Mermaid say, sad part is we are speaking facts and they would listen to us and say we racist so crazy. Don't project. Well, I mean, to them, racism is pointing out their racism. If you point out their racism, that's racism to them. So in that case, I'll be there. I don't care. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know if y'all do it. Yeah, that's right. Columbusing black bodies. They like to Columbus those black bodies. Hey, a lady 747. Good morning. Well, good afternoon now. You working? You working and lurking. I like it. Oh, you was gone for a minute, but you back. Okay. I like it. I like it. That's good stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I find it interesting that people can't see these people. And a lot of times for me, it's a matter of I sit down, I think a lot of times, am I the only one who sees what they're doing? Am I the only one? I don't know. Is my audio breaking for real? Do I need to get switch up? He said, hey, family, I have to get ready to facilitate a meeting. Love you all. See you later. Okay. JC says, amen. On my sound is alphabet. All right, I can switch up. No problem. No problem. All right. So is that better? Now we got the sound straight. But yeah, I get what you're saying. JC is crazy. She said she had to learn to unfriendly herself up. It's bad, but you kind of have to a certain degree. You kind of have to. It's like you can't necessarily just be friendly all the time, especially when you dealing with the clear. The clear don't always let you be friendly because it's literally like that old saying, you give them an inch, they'll take a whole mile. So you really can't afford to just be too friendly all the time. You really can't. I totally understand it. Dora, you got to go to work. All right. Bye. Much better. Okay. And Ashanti says she gonna be using unfriendly. Ain't nothing wrong with unfriendlying yourself up. Cause see, JC, this is the funny part. I was telling her, like, that was always my thing. Always when I went to work, especially, more pretty, I won't say especially one job or the other, but every job. I'm never friendly at work. Like the me y'all get here is not the at work Nitra. Y'all don't get that one. Y'all wouldn't like that one. That one don't say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, nothing. I ain't got nothing for you. We not friends. This is a contract. Cheryl said I had to go off on 3 clear people coming to vote yesterday for refusing to wear a dang mask. One question on the ballot, and I had to shut them down. They put those masks on afterwards. I ain't finna argue with nobody over no mask. I'm just gonna stay away from you. Mm-mm. That's all I'm gonna do is stay away from you. And which people should do that anyway, in my opinion. What you all up on folk for? You know? And why ain't none of y'all told me Jesse Jackson was back in the hospital? Was in the hospital, rather. I'm serious. Ain't none of y'all told me. I wonder did he break his hip? Y'all know I ain't really no Jesse Jackson fan. But they had to hospitalize him for that. Well, they say he did hit the back of his head, though. He did hit the back of his head. Well, I guess he's so old they had to check him. You forgot about Jesse. That's the thing. He fell. You heard? Yeah, they say he fell and hit his head. Yeah, stop being friendly with him now. Don't do that. He out now. Okay. I guess they just took him to the hospital because he old. All right, you on lunch, Dana? That's what's up. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a carnival. No, it wasn't a Rona. And they say he fell and hit the back of his head walking in Howard University on Monday. I want to say. What you say, Andrew? Andrew say Jesse Jackson still out here in the streets marching and protesting at his age. Yeah, that part. You say, but it was mandated by the county and they just wanted to be defiant. I was the clerk and had to enforce the rules. Other than that, I wouldn't have cared. Oh, I understand. You got to do your job. You got to do your job. I'm just saying, I ain't finna do it with him because just stay away from me. I don't have a problem telling them to stay away from me. You was at work, so they had to you had to interact with them. Helene said he probably still feeling the effects of when he had that thing. Oh, yeah. They say he fell and bammed his head. That's what they said. I stay away from people with no mask. I go another way to avoid them. Right. That's me. Let's run. You so crazy, Angie. Say I'm friendly, but I'm friends with no one, with anyone. Wait. That is why we have family friends and God to go. Okay, that's why we have family friends and God to go to, not mine. TD Jakes, I learned that a long time ago. No, we are not friends. I work here. Yeah, I don't do work friends. Ain't none of that. Yeah, he fell. JC say, gotta run. Don't forget your soap supplies. And don't forget Bible study tonight. Okay, movie night might be Friday. Bible study is the night. Okay. Delicia say Jesse Jackson is not my favorite people. He ain't mine either. My old neighbor still has a tube in her throat from that thing. Girl, a lot of people still got effects, lasting effects from it. He did look frail in them pictures. He did. But you know, Jesse's old. Y'all got to remember that. Jesse ain't nobody's baby. That's an old man. That's the trip. That is an old man. And you know, no matter how robust we are when we're young, trust and believe, I can guarantee you, we're going to look a little frail when it gets down to it. It's going to happen. Right. Yeah, he's along with my mom. They're in their 80s. Definitely. I think he might be a couple years older than my mother. Say no, but he did not age well. Well, y'all know what kind of life Jesse was living now. Come on, Marvel. You know. You know. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I'm trying to see what all y'all see. Hold on. Oh, I didn't hear he fell, but he looks awful. Not a fan though, or Reverend L either. Nope. Yeah, ain't nobody got time. Those people are sent in to keep black folks under control. Jesse really seemed to fall apart After that outside baby was revealed. A lady 747. Now you know you a trip for that. Doesn't he have Parkinson's? I don't know. Now that I don't know. A lady 747 says he does. Well, y'all know that. That takes a toll now. That takes a toll. Your mama's 83, but still moving around, very sharp, still has her memory. Well, my mama has her memory, but her body is not what it used to be. That was a very strong, tough, and rugged lady. And now she don't get around so good. You know, she got kidney failure and a host of other things that came behind it. So everybody, don't be still rough and tough with their Afro puffs in their 80s. That's kind of okay. Now, if he was moving like that in his 50s or 60s, then I would probably give it the side eye. But we know this man ain't lived the best type of life, and he has Parkinson's to boot, so we can't expect him to look that great. He's been through a lot. Cheryl said, Jesse said, I am still somebody, but help me. I've fallen and can't get up. Sorry, I just had to say that. Cheryl. You just had to get that out there. Girl, can you believe she said that? She said he really fell apart after that baby, after that outside baby got revealed. They ain't have to expose the outside baby like that. They ain't had to do Jesse like that. No, girl, I didn't know Jesse had fell and as we say, bammed his head. I didn't know that. And y'all ain't tell me about the football player. Is he a football player? What is he? Maybe that's one of those semi-pro teams. I'm gonna have to check into that. With these DUIs, look, the funny papers ain't so funny today. Girl, they all crazy, Dana. All of them. Jesse was wild in the 70s. Jesse been wild the whole time. Jesse's a wild man. Jesse is a wild man. Aaron Rodgers got the carnival. He'll be sitting out Sunday. So he fell and couldn't get up. Angie, you too? Y'all a trip. Say, oh, wow, yeah, the Las Vegas Raiders. No, not semi-pro. Oh, okay. Oh, he was pro. Yeah, getting in DUIs and stuff. I'm like, what is going on? Everybody done lost their mind. I'm telling you. That's crazy. Now, let me see what y'all say. He played for the Raiders. He was a draft pick in 2020. They've already released him from the team. They ain't got no choice. He going to jail. They may as well release him. He's going to jail. Yeah, right. Now kill that girl. You say, not your Aaron, just kidding. Okay. Raiders wide receiver was traveling 140. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He killed that girl. He's going to jail. You believe there's a hidden virus out there killing brain cells? I think so too. I believe that. Say he was a one undercover womanizer. But the cover kept getting pulled back, Delicia. That's my part. The cover kept being pulled back. We all knew what Jesse was doing. Yeah, he already in jail, right? But see, that's jail. But he going to prison. He going to prison. Jail and prison is a little different. Yeah, they could say that. The judge going got to final say. You don't know what that judge gonna do to him. The judge might do something worse. The judge might do something completely worse. And I mean a whole lot worse. Yeah, that's crazy. Child, these ladies is off the chain. Mm. Oh yeah, they definitely gonna make an example out of him. He can hang it up. When he go to trial, I believe the judge gonna max him out. They gonna throw the whole book. Ain't no telling what they gonna do to that boy. And I'm gonna just say this: I don't feel sorry. We lost a very good lady just like that, drunk driver, a pastor's wife at that. Wonderful lady. She had just been singing with two other pastors' wives. They used to sing together, and they had to sing at the theological seminary. This was quite a few years back. This is before I left Florida, quite a few years back. And she had dropped one of our other friend girls off, and she was heading home, and the man plowed into the back of her, hit her so hard, like she was dead on impact. And he was drunk, and he got away with it because his skin was clear. I don't think nobody should be doing that. Like I say, I keep telling y'all, if it's a Friday night or a Saturday night and we getting off the live, I tell y'all all the time, hey, if you feel yourself lean, call an Uber or call me and I'll call an Uber. Don't be out there driving and you've been drinking. 23 years. That's somebody's baby. Uh-huh. Butler, you back over there on, that's Marva. You back on Twitch. Say, my mom always said, don't give them the rope to hang you. Right. The car he had blew up and burned the person. See there? That's what I'm saying. Don't be out there drinking and driving. Don't you do it. It's too much. Definitely sad for that family. For real. That's why I say I'm starting to agree. Whoever said that, was that a lady 747 that said you think it's a different virus out here eating brain cells? Something going on. Child, and on a lighter note, y'all friend Lala Anthony out here stealing from people. And y'all ain't telling me about that either. I didn't know she was stealing. Now, bad enough she let Carmelo make a fool out of her. Now she out here stealing. What you say, girl? Hold on. I'm trying to get your comment. There you go. You say Similac and Enfamil, that's what's doing it. I don't know about that because my children all had Similac and Enfamil because I was not about to ruin my breast to feed nobody. That wasn't happening. Never. My girl's still sitting where they supposed to sit. Wish I would. I ain't no Ashley Darby. A virus eating brain cells and turning people into zombies. Thank you. Something wrong with them. Dabney say they drank for breakfast, lunch, and dinner out here. They better stop it. Like, he didn't even consider, what if he died? Now, here he is, you still alive, but you done took somebody else's life. Yeah. Hey, Destiny the boss. Girl, we've been in here for a minute. You done missed a lot. But I'm glad you got in here with us, though, real quick. Yeah, she's stealing. She's stealing. Yeah. This little black girl, Ash Ford, she designed some clothes. I'm assuming she's a black girl, from what I can tell. Ash Ford designed a dress for Lala, is the impression that I'm getting from the story. She designed a dress for her. And then they reached out to her after the fact about the dress. They wanted her to pull some dresses or whatever. So apparently Miss Thing is now collaborating with Pretty Little Thing. You know how, just like Lil' Kim did. And why is she using this girl designs? Yeah. Mm-mm. Using that girl design, stealing. Mm-hmm. Hey, Sasha Ellis. Well, I thought it would be breastfeeding. Oh, I'm a helicopter mom, but I didn't want no helicopter boobs. I don't want no breasts that I can swing around like propellers. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And proud to say no, ma'am. Absolutely not. No, I did not. My mama told me if I did that my breast was going to suffer. And that's all I needed to hear because she didn't breastfeed none of us. Not one of us. You got your package today? Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. You say that was on Blackish with Lala too. I don't know about no Blackish. I'm just saying that she's stealing. Most drunk drivers don't care about people. Mm-hmm. Baby, we can't have an original thought. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is we stealing for? Yeah, stealing. Don't do no stealing now. I don't like that. Especially when it comes to fashion. Don't do that. You know that's a trigger for me. Don't do that. Now, if you want to copy me on something I said, cool. If I have a concept, y'all know I come up with a lot of creative concepts online for events and stuff. If somebody want to copy my events, I really don't even care. If you holler at me, I'll help you do it right. But when it comes to something like fashion, because that's something that's creative, that's something that comes out of a person. You don't take that from nobody. That's stealing too much. That's almost like stealing a child. Don't do that. That's kind of tacky and nasty. I heard Fashion Nova does that too. They do, stealing designs from other designers on the rise. Listen, don't take somebody else's creative material. Don't do that. Like literally, don't do that. If I design something, I designed it. If you want it, you buy it from me. Don't steal from me. Not with that. Like I have people hit me up all the time. Oh, so and so stole your idea. You did this event, somebody stole it. You know, you doing that, somebody tried to steal it. I don't care nothing about that. But when it comes to my designs, now that'll be one time y'all will get neutral to come out of a bag. Ashanti said that ain't right. I don't get it. She needs to pay that girl for her talent. Right. And it's so disgusting. Yeah, they could have worked together. Do a collaboration. I got a friend in New York and he sews for a lot of people. He doesn't do evening wear because that's not his thing. Me and JC were talking about it. I was showing her some of his stuff and some different stuff. And we worked on a few projects together. He's way more popular than me. He makes way more money than me. But my friend has never said, oh, Nitra, I like something you designed, or I like a sketch you sent me, and then just took it and redid it and changed a couple of elements and called it his. Never. Always was decent enough to be like, sis, I'll work with you and break me off some change. Somebody stole Robin design. Who is Robin? Oh, you talking about Rob Base? Celebrities are terrible for thinking they deserve things for free. Yeah, for free 99. Shame on her. I don't like that. I don't like that. What you say, Destiny the Boss? Don't steal my ideas, my sayings, none of that. Quote me. See, a lot of people like that. I used to kind of be that way a little bit, but on the real, like, I'm going to tell you, when it comes to like these social media spaces, it's difficult to be that way because somebody can see what you did and they might get excited and be like, oh, I wonder if I can do that. And they might not even look at it like they're stealing from you. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't look at it like that. I realize I'm a creative person. I'm an innovator. I don't copy people. I don't even, y'all know, I'm the first one to tell you I hate a trend. I low-key will like not do something just because other people are doing it. I'm a non-conformist to the core, true Aquarius. I hate to conform. So I know I come up with a lot of stuff that people don't think about. So if somebody sees something I do in these social media spaces and they're like, wow, that was nice, I wonder if we can, and they just try to do it, I don't really take that as a theft, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't bother me. I just feel like, okay, The whole point of social media is putting things out there socially. So it's like you're agreeing to share with the collective when you put it out there. So when I tell jokes and I hear people like over a year later calling Giselle Gizzard because I called her that, it's hilarious to me. The only thing it did do, like I was talking about earlier, it made me learn to, like, you know, even though I don't say a lot of crazy stuff, to kind of watch my words, to make sure that I'm not influencing people in no bad way. A joke is a joke, like it's cool, but I don't want to be no bad influence on nobody. But as far as ideas, quotes, or whatever, I don't care about that. Like, especially if I put it in the social media space, I feel like I'm basically giving you permission. You know, if anything, Destiny, I'm gonna tell you something. But I dig where you coming from. If anything, if you see people doing that with you, just look at it like Nicki Minaj say, them your sons. You know, I got a lot of sons. I got a lot of people I gave birth to. Some of them hate my guts, and I'm still your mama. Because you wait for me to do something for you to know what to do. You dig what I'm saying? So look at it that way. And don't look at it like from an arrogant point of view. Look at it from a point of view that you are being what you are designed to be, Mother and Earth. We give birth to things. And some people are barren as deserts. They don't give birth to nothing. So if you're giving birth to things and people are emulating you or patterning themselves after you, just look at it as you, they mama. Yeah, I don't like that. The stealing designs. Now that one is a little different because that's not just, you know, a concept or an idea. That's actually something that person took time to labor over and create. And you stole it. Yeah, no talent, Lala. That's for folks with no talent. And I mean, at this point, Lala, what is your talent? Marrying a man that's gonna cheat on you and treat you like crap? Lots of stars always stealing and never pay the people. Yeah, it's not cool. You say, yeah, Rob Bay's my fault. Yeah, when you said Robin, girl, I wasn't even joking. I was so lost. Rob Bays. Hey, Vita from Denver. You just give credit to the originator. It's only fair. I mean, it's cool, but you know, everybody ain't got manners. So for me, like, it doesn't bother me. I like to see myself recreated over and over and over again. That's why we have children, because we want to see reflections of ourselves in the world. So if somebody else wants to be your reflection that bad, let them be your reflection. Pat yourself on the back and say you got another kid. Helene says she been in the industry long enough, friends with Kim Kardashian, she knew better. That's why she's stealing, because Kim Kardashian got caught stealing from a black woman. Come on now. Say a joke is a joke and a gizzard is a gizzard. You so crazy. Y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts. You see where I'm coming from, Destiny? Like, you got to look at it like that. When we come out in these social spaces, that's different. You know, anything I put out here in this social space is for everybody. Everybody. Love me or hate me. I'm for the people. So if somebody sees something they like and they grab it, it's okay. It's good to see yourself recreated. At least then you know that you're still giving birth to ideas. And it's a real idea. Like, you literally planted a seed and it grew, and you can see it spread to different people, different platforms. Sometimes things can spread from you to people who've never seen you. They just heard somebody who heard somebody who heard you. Or they saw somebody who saw you. Okay? And it's cool. Like, it's always awesome to give birth. You say, I'm not messing up. Yep, you're not messing up my happy in this. You so crazy. Yeah, I wasn't finna mess up my friends, the only two suckers I could trust. Latavia, hey, boo. She said, you famous. Claudia Clawfoot Jordan grew legs. I see it all over the YouTube streets. I got to stop, though. I give you credit for begging from the bushes, Shanitra. Crack me up. You so crazy. And the thing is, I just be joking. Like, I just be joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are jokes. If people, and that's how jokes go. Somebody heard it somewhere and told it. So if you tell a joke and somebody tell it, then you told a good joke. So now it's gonna be retold repeatedly. So they literally stealing money. Yeah, when they stealing designs and, you know, your creative property, yeah, like that's theft. Andrew Mack said, I don't want to go, but I gotta go. All right. We will. Love you, Andrew Mack. I'm glad you popped in. Say it's the fact that she think that crap is okay. Stealing is stealing. She should be ashamed of herself. She should. She should. Dana says you should make a book. But what I'm gonna make the book about? I wanted to write a book one time, but I don't know what to put in it, and I don't know where to start. Y'all know I'm the first one to tell you. Like, I'm not that bright when it comes to certain things. Some things, yes. Some things, not so much. If it's working with my hands, you ain't gonna, you know, it's hard to find somebody who can match me. But some of the more technical things, like with computers and knowing how to do things that way, I don't, you know, I think I get overwhelmed and I quit before I start. You say get paid, girl. I always do. That's why I'm always working. And y'all always telling me to sit down. Because I be working. I be working. I don't do nothing but work. I got 3 children, and sometimes it feels like I got 300 children. When you got all these kids to take care of. You got to work. It's what you do. Got to make sure those children are comfortable. He's a stand-up comedian. Her clean is even funny. It's a gift. Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all help me do it. I don't know how to do it. Well, who do I need to talk to do some stand-up comedy? Y'all know I'll try anything once, maybe even twice. Maybe even twice. I'll try some stuff. Y'all let me know. I ain't scared. Mm-hmm. That is so funny. So now here you go. When we speaking of jokes, I got one more that we all need to be watching because I want to see what happens, right? Let's just say. You say you the queen of reads. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You say go to a local open mic night. I guess so. I could try that. I guess I have to find one, huh? I'll look into it. I'll look into it. So the funniest thing for me, is I'm waiting to see, do y'all think Mike Hill really gonna get a lawyer to fight this lady who say that's his thing in that picture? I don't feel comfortable saying all that. But that's what they say. I wonder is he really gonna do it or whether he's just you know selling whoop tickets. So I think you would be great as stand-up comedy. Okay. Maybe. Say that's good. Read should be your book. Read should be my book. Read. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one now. I'm gonna have to think about that one. But see, this is the thing. What y'all call reading, I just be talking. And that's what I keep trying to tell people, but nobody believes me. I'm just talking. Aline, you say he just said it for Cynthia. I think so, because I want to see if he really gets a lawyer. I don't know if I think he bluffing, y'all. Say you would fly to Houston to see me. Oh, man. We'll see. Yeah, he said he ready to go to legal war. He better be careful because, see, now I'm going to tell y'all what I thought about this, right? Because y'all know I be thinking. Okay. Now, if he go and try to do legal action, what is going to be his premise? That is my body and you violated me by showing my body? Or is it the lie that you slandered me by saying it was my body and putting my name in it? Like you messing up my professional image? Like what's going to be on the papers? Because I hope you know if you find a lawsuit, that stuff is public record and we get to see everything. So still no word from Cynthia, or is she taking the high road? No, I think she responded, but we got to see what she said. In your stand-up, talk about somebody you really feel passionate about, like Clawfoot and her shenanigans. You so crazy. Oh my gosh. Then call it I'm just talking. Dana, I love you. You say, or talk about Queen Sugar. Y'all know I can't make no book talking about them people. They'll come get me. They'll be done got lawyers and came after me. Ooh. Now Sasha Ellis plays no games. She said his premise would be divorce. So you saying if you were Cynthia, you would have went on and filed them papers. You should name your book They Tried It. I don't know how to write no book. I need help. And I'm telling y'all I need help. I don't know how to write no book. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I got a whole lot to say and a whole lot to tell, but I don't know where to start. I ain't doing no stand up on Zoom, Chris Stephanie. Now, come on. Say he might chalk it up to slander. I sure would love to be a fly on the wall at that table meeting. Yeah. See, I wanted to get all the way to court documents so we can get a copy. I don't believe he's going to do it. Say, I think Mike Hill is not going to get a lawyer. If he does, please don't get Eva husband. Come on, man. Why y'all do Mr. Sterling like that? Is he bad? Is he a bad lawyer? I don't know nothing about him. Is he a bad lawyer? Say, I know Cynthia has to be looking like a fool after getting married to him, after he introduced her to all his girlfriends on the show. She gonna ride with him for a while. Yeah, because she's shamed. And I know she's shamed. She ought to be. That is a mess. Even though I still say I don't believe he was going with all them women. I don't believe it. Not even a little bit. Not at all. I don't know. Like I told y'all from the beginning, I don't even know if I believe that's really his picture. If it is, I think it might be an old picture. But I know people getting real good by suing these people for making up stories on them. That girl that lied on the baby, LA Truth wife, I feel a lot truth, LA Truth, whatever he called himself, I feel like the baby should have sued her. I think that pic of the dog between his legs might have been Cynthia Dog Bailey. Oh, Cynthia's dog Bailey. She got a dog named Bailey. Okay, y'all know my brain be twisting it up. Say I'm new to this Mike Hill mess. Is his side boo male or female? I cannot with you. I cannot. It's supposed to be a girl, a lady 747. But that was my question. Say he can get Phaedra. Phaedra don't need to work for him. All of them done tried to clown Phaedra, and I feel like they only clowning her because she actually has a legitimate degree, and the rest of them don't. Hey, DT. Good morning or good afternoon. Yes. All is wonderful. I just want to see if he actually goes through with it. But I like the idea that these people are bringing lawsuits. If I feel like if you go on the internet, hey, Alicia B, y'all, this the lady y'all was looking for. Here she go. I'm going to talk with her after we get out of here. I was supposed to be out of here like an hour ago. Oh, my bad, Alicia. Don't kill me. I'm going to get out of here and we're going to talk with her. So those of y'all who wanted to have a little more time with her to find out about the binary trading and whatnot, this lady is an excellent teacher. If she could teach stuff enough for me to learn and grasp some things, she can help y'all. Y'all know I'm not bright. And she can help you. So this is the lady right there. Don't worry. She say, it's okay. I just got done. Thank you so much for not killing me. Because I stayed on here too long with our sisters talking, right? Running my big mouth. Say, I'm with you. I don't believe it. Some people want their 5 minutes of fame and a few dollars for interviews. Yeah. Y'all look at Angie. Talking about all he got to do is pull it out. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Bet not. That's right. I'm telling you. Alethea is that lady. She can help you get your coins up. Telling you what I know, not what I heard. So we're going to work something out. We're going to find out, what time works for her, what platform works for her, whatever she want to do. You saw the pictures, DT? Okay, I don't give us no details. Your sisters over here is crazy. They liable to say anything. They are liable to say anything. We don't know what they might say. Don't give them no details, DT. Now, if you should so happen to accidentally tell them where to go look, then that's okay. Naturally, Rude, that you headed out, girl. We all headed out. We done been up in here too long. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. We supposed to been talking through the morning, getting each other motivated and going and blood pumping and good energy. And we done sat on here and ran our mouths a whole long time. Okay? You got to run them errands. I got stuff to do too. Alethea say, wait a minute. What she say? What did I come in and hear about dog between legs? They were saying that Mike Hill took a picture with Cynthia Bailey's dog sitting between his legs. But the conversation was about him and them nasty pictures that he say ain't his. But some people say they are his, and he say he gonna get a lawyer. And I'm interested to see if he actually does. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So anyway, y'all, let's get out of here because we got to come back for Crown Chat. And I bet y'all we got us a good talk coming up. We're going to have a talk about these ignorant gender wars between Black people. We're going to get in this conversation today. We're going to talk about it. We're going to chat back and forth. I can't wait to hear y'all's ideas, your input, what you think about what's going on. Okay? And then, tonight we got Bible study. So don't forget that too. So we're gonna get into all of it today. Let me get up out of here so I can get on my gig and do what I need to do. And I gotta make my money, where I really make money. Because it ain't on YouTube. And I'll be back. But y'all go ahead and have a great day. Be positive, be productive, be encouraged, and make sure you encourage somebody else. Also, do not forget that tomorrow is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday. Do not forget to do your random acts of kindness. And even though I may have made my run to the post office, hey, Mary, if you all have not sent your address to get your calling cards to leave at the scene of the crime, at the scene of your random acts of kindness, if you know you have not sent your address, send it over. Royal family members, talking to you. So if you sent your address, don't send it again. That means you've either gotten it or it's already in the mail. If you know you have not sent your address, send it to me, please, and thank you. Also, if y'all hit the like button, thank you so much. If you have not hit the like button as you leave, please hit that like button. It means a whole bunch to me. And I will see you guys back here again at Crown Chat today, okay? Bye, y'all.